Today we have a pretty interesting video because for some reason people think that the 40% method is getting people banned. A certain someone has came back to the internet. Roblox apparently kind of gave people free Robux. I'll tell you how in a second and just a lot more stuff. But before I get into all that and more, I'm going to ask you to subscribe because yeah, I'm still a little bit sick. It's still there a tiny bit. I'm basically fine at this point, but I do be coughing every once in a while. So that means you have to subscribe. Okay. And also every 5 subs, I'll pet my cat, whatever. You know the thing. Anyways, let's get to the news because the first story is kind of cool. Actually, it's meaningless, but basically, Roblox went down for a little bit as of today for some reason. The groups kind of just went down, which I don't really think had a reason for it, but it did go down for like 10 minutes or something. Oh, I know, 44 minutes, which is actually kind of long for a Roblox outage. But you can see this tweet right here from Roblox RTC that says, Roblox is experiencing a partial outage with Roblox groups as of 10:17 a.m. EST on the 16th of September, blah, 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 blah. Then you can see in the thread, they said Roblox has fixed this as of 10:55, so the downtime was 44 minutes, which is kind of long. I don't know. We haven't really had Roblox outages for a long time, but that's it. It's just a small little outage that happened earlier today, and it's kind of crazy because they had an 18-day upstreak. I don't actually remember Roblox going down 18 days ago, but whatever. We can move on now to something that's a bit more important and honestly kind of cool because Roblox reached a brand new concurrent player record today, or yesterday, or 2 days ago, which is kind of weird because there wasn't like anything happening on Roblox. This is just like a random time, and Roblox beat their world record, which is kind of crazy because usually when this type of stuff happens, there's like an event happening on Roblox. Like I think the last time this record was broken was when the Brat and Dress to Impress collab happened, which makes sense because that was massive. But 2 days ago, nothing happened, and they reached a brand new record of 10.3 million users online at the same time on Roblox. And yeah, surprisingly, the servers didn't crash, guys. And I think the craziest part is that Turkey is still banned. So they hit this record with Turkey banned, dude. And I think Turkey was a sizable amount of players. I think it was like a couple 100,000 every day. So yeah, that's crazy. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be someone coming back. So this is a story. This is something that I'm gonna have to like tread lightly on, I feel. But basically, Simbuilder is someone that got banned on Roblox. I think over a year ago now, due to some stuff that happened at RDC 2023. Now, as of yesterday, he has been back on Twitter. A lot of people believed that he was not able to go on Twitter for certain reasons. But if you go to his Twitter, he's kind of just talking about a lot of things. And his initial tweet back is this: finally, they let me leave jailbreak, which I initially thought his account was hacked or something, because this kind of tweet is kind of crazy, dude. But it is officially actually Simbuilder, because if you go to the comments, you can see Simon Blocks, another big developer, saying, dang, that was a long time. I hope you're keeping well, man, and best wishes to you moving forward. And Simbuilder said, thank you, Simon. We had a good conversation. Good to be back. So it does seem like it is actually him, and he is out of jailbreak. I guess you could say. So yeah, if you know the lore behind Simbuilder, you know why this is a big deal. If you don't know, then hey, whatever. But it does seem like Simbuilder is trying to make another version of Vehicle Simulator, which is his original game that was very, very popular. But over time, I think he stopped updating it, and it kind of just died off, as well as he did get banned off of Roblox for certain reasons. But either way, he is back on the internet, and it seems like he is trying to get back on Roblox, but I don't know if he's allowed, because he was banned at one point. So I guess we'll just see what happens with this. And we can move on to the next story, which is Roblox giving people free Robux. Now, there's not much Robux, and honestly, it's not technically free, but let me explain. So during the Bloxy Awards, or the Innovation Awards, Roblox gave out this free hat that was apparently going to go limited. And as of today, all 1 billion gajillion copies of it have went limited. Now, surprisingly, there was only 1.1 million copies of each of these items, which is kind of surprising. I feel like there'd be more. I mean, all you needed to do to get this item was just log into the Innovation Awards voting hub, and you would have got both of these items for free. But it seems like only 1 million people have claimed it, which is still a lot. And basically now, if you have these items, you can sell them for around 200 Robux. It'll probably go down to like the double digits, if I'm being honest. But as of right now, you can sell them for like 200 Robux, maybe 100. It might have gotten lower since I last checked. I'm not sure. I don't actually have these items. I thought I did, but I don't. So I can't really check how much they are, but I do imagine these items will be pretty dang cheap because there is 1 million copies of them. But either way, if you do have it, you can go and sell these if you have Roblox Premium and get a little bit of Robux for free. I don't know. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be this tweet that I saw and got mentioned in for some reason. reason, but it's been flooding my mentions, so I might as well talk about it. Because there's a common misconception that you can DevX donation funds, and someone tweeted out this to me and many other people, and it said, so I received a 1.2 million Robux donation from Hasm, and I tried to DevX some of it, and I got declined by Roblox. I contacted the Roblox service and received this mail back. And basically, if you look at this image, they kind of just say, hey, you can't actually DevX this Robux because it could be money laundering, and they don't want to risk that. So basically, Roblox says that you can't actually DevX donation funds, and everybody in the comments is saying, yeah, duh. Now, I do get like the annoyance with this where people are like, oh man, I got donated and I really needed the money from Hasm and like I needed to like DevX it and whatever, but now I can't. And I get that. But also, I feel like this has been common knowledge that you couldn't actually, you know, DevX donation funds. Now, I think for a lot of people, you can actually DevX these funds if you have like a popular game that is also making Robux. But obviously, most people that get donated from Hasm don't have like Robux from a game or whatever, but they can't really, yeah, cash it out. Like, here's another example that I found of something similar, which I don't know what is going on here, but I think there's like 3 people on Twitter in cahoots that are all trying to make hit tweets. But I digress. That's besides the point because I'm going to use their tweet in this video anyways. But I saw this tweet that was mentioning the person I mentioned before, basically talking about how Robux you get from limiteds is now DevXable, which is not true, but there is a way you can actually DevX Robux that is not DevXable. And the only way to do that is to mix it in with Robux that is DevXable. The only way to get Robux that is DevXable is to have a game that makes a sizable amount of Robux. You know what I mean? But yeah, here's the tweet right here. It says, so apparently DevXing Robux earned from limited items is eligible for DevX, which is not true, but you can finesse the system into thinking that that Robux that you got from limiteds is actually DevXable by just mixing it in with Robux that you got from a game and whatnot. A while ago, Roblox rolled out a feature where you can check how much Robux was eligible for cash out. So I sold my Sparkle Time Fedora for 1.2 million, and after a week, it was eligible for cash out. They then go into just saying how they got a donation through like a game or whatnot and whatever. But yeah, TLDR, I don't know why these tweets even exist, but they have been blowing up and they're all over my mentions, so I might as well talk about it. But yeah, you're technically not able to DevX Robux that you get from limiteds or donations, but you can if you mix it in with Robux that is DevXable, so Robux that you get from like a game or whatnot. You know, it's that simple, okay? But it seems like that's not common knowledge, so I might as well just mention it. But either way, we can now move on to the last story, which just happens to be Roblox apparently banning the 40% method. Now, this is something I wasn't going to talk about because it was pretty obviously fake, but I saw Sharkblocks make a video talking about how it was fake, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll talk about it as well. But basically, there was a tweet floating around, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Maybe it'll be in Sharkblocks' video, and I'll just steal it from him. There was basically a tweet saying, like, hey, if you do the 40% Robux saving method, you will get terminated off of Roblox. And it was all fake. It was all fake. I don't know why they posted it, but everybody in the comments is ripping them apart. And honestly, it makes sense why this is fake, because why would Roblox ban you for something that they implemented in the dang platform? I mean, that just makes no sense on the surface. But either way, it tricked a lot of people into believing it. I think the tweet had a couple thousand likes, and people were really like believing this. I mean, they even faked a Roblox support message and everything. But no, you cannot get banned for doing the 40% method like a lot of people thought. But yeah, here's the tweet right here. It says, you can now get warned/banned/terminated for using the 40% method if you are caught using it. For those who don't know what the 40% method is, it's basically buying an accessory under your group so that you get a commission fee and get some of that Robux back. With a screenshot of a support message that basically said that you cannot use the 40% method and whatever. Now, this is fake. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the original person that tweeted this knew. I don't think he did because he did delete the tweet after. But yeah, either way, this message was completely fake. And yeah, Roblox doesn't ban you for this type of stuff.